G'day ladies and gents, welcome to War Thunder with Mags. First up, I'd like to apologise for my rather low activity over the last week. Between the ground forces events, trying to complete them all and get 100% completion to maximise my chances of getting into the closed beta for tanks, the holiday season, and with the upcoming 1.37 patch, trying to reach level 20 in the British and buy out everything that I possibly can prior to the patch being released, has sort of consumed a lot of my time. So I haven't had the time to be able to make some of these videos, but I'll be making a comeback on them over the next week, so don't worry about that. Now, for today's video, I'm flying my premium P51 Mustang. Now, this was one of the first battles I ever had in this aircraft. I'm not a particularly great P51 pilot at this time. I am still learning this aircraft. It is incredibly fun to fly. I've had very few battles where I haven't really enjoyed myself in it, but I'm not the best at using it. This battle, however, being one of my first, was, well, it was interesting from a tactical standpoint. You'll see why as we go through. Now, this is the Guardian Angels event, Germany versus the US, and our job is to defend the bombers so they have a chance to blow up the factory sitting at the end of the bombing run against a massive swarm of everything ranging from G6s, G10s, a whole plethora of 410s, just about everything Germany can throw at us that's at this level. So it is a hard fight, but it is a fun one. It's one of my favourite events, regardless of which side I'm playing. Now, the first thing I did on this match is I wound up surrendering the altitude advantage too early. I didn't climb the Mustang hard enough at the start of the match, and I realised my mistake very early on. So rather than trying to climb late and putting myself in a low energy position, I attempted to dive down and take out the G6, bothering our B-17. Managed to do enough damage onto him so that the B-17 could secure the kill. I took the assist, and now I'm trying to get a little bit back. Now, the 410s on the enemy team and their 109 seem to have dropped as well, which is always good for me. The rest of the team is actually above me at the moment, so I've got plenty of top cover, so I need to start picking out priority targets here. Now, the first target I'm looking at is this 109. It is a G6. I suspected it would be, but I didn't know at this stage. Just the way he was moving in on the bombers and not attempting to get in on the fighters. Unfortunately, he's too far away, engaging one of our other B-17s at the moment. But this 410 was climbing. Now, I do want the G6. I don't want the 410 would be a nice bonus, but all I want to do here is cripple him, take him out of the fight, take his gun away from our B-17s, and get back on that G6. It needs to be eliminated. Now, the G6 goes into a dive, seeing that I'm coming. Most of my team is at higher altitude than the Germans. The Germans are heavily engaged with the AI B-17s. I'm already in a low state. I figure I may as well take it to the deck, run this guy down and take his guns out of the fight. G6s fully armed and repaired are a dangerous thing, and I don't want it in my airspace. This was the first time I really got to test out the speed capabilities of the P51, and it is awesome. There's 800 kilometers an hour and I've still got no overspeed warning. .850 it finally flicks up, but I can still keep going. Drop combat flaps down to 70%. The G6 gets smart here and does a very sharp dive. It will kill me if I actually go down there. So throttle off completely, drop the speed back, pull it into a vertical roll. Now, this is going to allow him to extend away, but honestly I would rather have to run down the G6 than find myself with three 30mm cannons sticking right up my arse. So again, just pitching my speed against the G6s. He brings it around to try and start a fight, but he doesn't turn quite hard enough. Now, my aim with these 50 calibers, this isn't an issue of the aircraft, this is an issue with me. I am not particularly good with 50 caliber machine guns at the moment. At least not the ones on the P51. too used to having weapons mounted in the nose, I think. Now I've just done critical damage, lining up again. Second hit, no crit. Again, I'm just going too fast, the G6 is damaged. Do a rollover, put myself back on his tail. There's another crit. And target eliminated. Now on my way down, I noticed our other player control B17 over there had another 109 on his tail. Now I've lost the 109 in the sun. I'm just trying to confirm at the moment whether or not he has a fighter still on him or whether or not he's clean and clear. Now, it turns out that he's actually managed to gun that 109 that was on him down all on his own. So I need a new target, and oh, fate provides. This 410 looks awfully familiar. Now this guy was no doubt trying to get back to the runway for a repair, but hey, I'm here. It's not dishonourable until he's got wheels on the ground. These things take a beating, but I managed to get one of the 50 cal rounds into his pilot, and that's him out. And another 410 has decided he wants to have a go at our B17. Now, after managing to shoot down the G-series that was on his tail before, I figured it was worth giving him some cover. He'll be pretty beaten up. Those first 410s have a lot of guns. Who's been watching really closely here realises I'm about to run into a big problem. Now, I've managed to put enough damage onto the 410 that the B-17 has managed to gun him out and avenge his own death, which is always nice. But that clicking sound is not good. I'm out of ammo. And this is a Guardian Angels event. There is no runway or resupply point for allied fighters on this map. When you're out, you're out. And then I look down in chat and realise I'm not the only one. At this moment, I'm out of ammo. Our P47's out of ammo. Our second P51 is out of ammo. Right now, the only things that can shoot at the remaining 2 enemy aircraft is our single sole remaining B-17 and this guy here. Sodium Benzenate from DV5 Squadron. Now he's about to have one of the best matches of his day. Now he's in his P51-D5. He's been avoiding combat for pretty much the entire battle. In the D5 it is not the best of the P51s, so I don't blame him, but that works out really well for us because that means he's got a full ammunition load at the moment. Now, rather than just doing something stupid like ejecting or abandoning the match because I'm no longer any use with guns, instead I'm going to engage every enemy fighter that I see and try and get them to follow me. And doing so works. He's just taken out a G6. We now only have 2 more aircraft to kill. We see the thing there, 2 more you say? There's only 1 enemy player left alive. Yeah, this confused the hell out of me. I've never actually seen this before. I don't know if it's something they added or... Yeah, I obviously don't play the Guardians Angels event enough if this is common. See a dot. Yep, it's marked like a AI aircraft, except it's unnamed and it's a 109. It's a G model 109 controlled by AI, but not by any named AI. I've never seen this outside of custom battles before. But I'll move in and see if I can get its attention again. I put the smoke on because I initially thought that was a player aircraft after the 109G came up, just to try and get attention, but it comes up in there. It's just marked as AI. Strange. Regardless, that appeared to be the only AI aircraft on the enemy team. Now, we didn't have any idea where the final Focke-Wulf 190 was. We couldn't see him, nobody on the map had spotted him, he hadn't shot at anything in ages. So what followed was a 22-minute flight around the map trying to find this one single bloody aircraft that was hiding from us. I'm not going to put you all through that. I'm going to jump through the conclusion. So here we are, 22 minutes and some careful fuel usage later, and I finally managed to locate the enemy 190. He did a hell of a job hiding in the clouds, but I think what happened here is he was running low on fuel too. So moving into engage, he's 7 kilometers out, he's flying straight towards us, still running smoke, trying to keep his attention. I need to set him into a position so that sodium up there can finish the job. Now the trick to bluffing is to try and make your attack run look real. Make them feel threatened. He doesn't know that I'm the P51 that's out of ammunition that he's facing at the moment. P51 in a turn fight is an almost irresistible target to a Focke-Wulf. But then he spots the B-17. Now, I didn't realise it at the time. I was as surprised as anyone to see this B-17 here. He had actually been floating around above us too, and deliberately dove in to try and get some fire on this 190 using the rear turret gunner. So, awesome to him, using the B-17 in this match like a fighter. That is ballsy. So me and Freud's cat here get into a nice little circle tumble fall from the sky. Exactly what I was hoping he would do. Burn all his energy out trying to fight me, who is no danger. I see the first shots fly past, so I break off. Let sodium drop in. I'll give it to this guy. The D5 is not a great Mustang. But God, he flew the wings off it in this match. And he takes a critical hit as I'm in blackout. Roll out. And the sound of success. 190 is in the dirt. And he just pulled a 3-kill victory. Hell of a carry. So what was this match? Well, fighter, bulletproof, 2 kills, 2 assists, 109,765 silver lions, and 70,760 XP. Not a bad match for third place on the team. Sodium took out first with his 3 kills, and he deserved it. That was a hell of a fight from him. This was, yeah, one of the first ever flights I did in the premium P51, and I've fallen in love with it. It is a beautiful aircraft to fly. I'm just not particularly good at it at the moment. I will do a full review on its capabilities at some stage in the future, but first it's probably best if I actually learn how to fly it properly. It is bloody fast. There is near nothing in the game short of a jet that will outrun this thing at the moment. So there it is, a battle where I spent 2/3 with no ammunition due to my inaccurate fire, and still managed to make a use of myself for the team. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Click like if you do. Fly smart, fly safe, and I'll catch you in the skies.